much of our pain does not come from what people say or do. It comes from how quickly we react to it. Emotional maturity begins the minute you stop letting your triggers run the show. The minute you start responding instead of reacting. The minute you start responding from clarity instead of chaos. Hi and welcome back to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today's topic is one that shapes every part of our life. Our relationships, our peace, our decision making, our sense of self. Today's episode is all about emotional maturity, where we should know how to respond and not react. Because emotional maturity is not about being perfect. It's not about being unbothered. It's about having that awareness to take a break, take a pause. It's about, that strength to choose differently. It's about that wisdom to respond from our highest self, not our hurtful self. So let's explore 5 steps that can help you build this quiet, powerful emotional mastery. Firstly, create space between trigger and action. Now, creating space does not mean that, you have to take a 2-hour break to react or respond to a situation. It's about taking maybe just a 5 or 10-second break. So whenever a situation arises, whenever you are triggered, okay, just pause. Do your deep breathing for 5 seconds. It's like inhale those, four breaths and exhale 6. Take longer time exhaling. So whenever anything triggers you, give yourself a moment, even if it is just 10 seconds or 5 seconds. Breathe, pause, let your nervous system settle before your mouth opens. Remember that space creates clarity. Giving yourself that pause gives you that space, gives you that time. That space creates clarity, and clarity creates maturity. That's how you will respond to a situation instead of reacting to it impulsively. Number 2, name what you're feeling before you can express it. So understand, most of our reactions, whenever we are reacting immediately, it comes from a place of confusion where we don't know how we are actually feeling. It's a trigger, correct? So try understanding. Are you hurt? Are you disrespected? Are you embarrassed? Are you afraid? Are you overwhelmed? Try understanding your feeling. And then name that feeling, that yes, I am depressed, or yes, I am hurt, or yes, I am angry, or yes, I am afraid, whatever it is. When you name that feeling and when you acknowledge it, it lowers its intensity and it brings you back into your body. You cannot master an emotion if you do not acknowledge it. So acknowledging is a very important step. It's a prerequisite. Number 3, ask yourself, now, this feeling that I'm having, is it something about now, what has happened, or is it about something old? And I'll tell you why I'm saying this, because emotional reactivity usually comes from past wounds replaying themselves. So many times something triggers us and we immediately react to it, not because of that particular situation, but because of something that has happened in the past with us. So if your reaction feels really big as compared to the situation which feels much smaller, it's like when people say, no, overreacting. When you think that you have overreacted, it's a sign that it's an old wound talking. Responding requires you to separate, the present moment from the past emotion that is triggering you. Number 4, choose a version of you who has the outcome you want. So before you respond, before you react, ask, What would that grounded, wise, fulfilled version of me do? So I'll tell you what that version would do. That fulfilled, grounded, wise version of you in the same situation would pause, speak clearly, protect her peace, and would not let others control her emotional state. So, this is exactly how you're supposed to respond. Respond from her, okay? Respond from this version, not from the version of you that is right now feeling tired or triggered or afraid or angry. Number 5, regulate your nervous system daily. So, emotional maturity, it's not built in the moment of trigger. Understand, whenever a situation arises, whenever something has triggered you, okay, emotional maturity is not built from that trigger, it's built from the daily habits you create for yourself. So try doing, either breath work or try doing any ritual that you resonate with, but make it a daily habit. Consciously make one ritual your daily habit. It can be journaling, it can be breath work, it can be just sipping a warm cup of tea early in the morning without any disturbance. It can be silence, it can be body movement, it can be self compassion or self love rituals, whatever it is. A regulated nervous system reacts less, it feels more, and it responds better. So your emotional baseline becomes calm and not chaotic. Emotional maturity is one of the greatest gifts you can give to yourself. Do you know that? Because it actually protects your peace, it betters your relationships with others, and it strengthens your own self trust. So remember that you never need to respond perfectly, but you just need to be very conscious about the way you're responding. When you learn to take a pause, when you learn to name those feelings, when you choose your higher self, when you stop living at the mercy of your triggers, when you start living from the truth of who you're becoming, well, that's when you become emotionally mature. So, if you're ready to develop deeper emotional strength, grounded confidence, and inner clarity, come and join our community Freedom Divas Hub, where women learn to live with intention, intuition, and emotional mastery. Until next time, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off for now, but asking you to subscribe to the Flight to Fulfillment podcast on either YouTube or Spotify or Apple or Substack, wherever you're more comfortable, so that you don't miss out on a single dose of inspiration coming your way. Like, comment, and share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear this today, and I will see you in the next podcast. Till then, stay grounded, stay aligned, and keep flying towards your flight to fulfillment. Love you all. Bye bye.